meth, I ain't the one for you, nigga. You don't supply my needs, nigga. All you do is waste my time, nigga. You don't even support my grind, nigga. You don't even make no sense, bitch. Want me to spend less time with you, so you go fucking cheat, bitch. You don't even know what you got to another nigga take your spot.
In peace. These hoes watching me. I can't even go to sleep. Nigga keep texting me how loyal he can be to me.
Lie. Dumbass bitch.
Shit, I left you where I met you, bitch, you fucked up.
It ain't. Went back right back though. And then he called me, a couple days later, oh, I miss you. I'm just like, by then, me and that bitch was into it. And she didn't like me, so I couldn't go back over there or whatever. And so we would start doing it in her car again, down on the low, by ourselves and shit like that. Or whatever. Fast forward to my apartment. They break up. He calls me, oh, I need somewhere to stay. I'm like, oh, okay, come over. And then what he do is, oh, well, she texts me. She says she in the hospital and she need my help. Now, the chick, I'm a female. All females use that. All females use. I'm like, the bitch is not in the hospital. That bitch is at home. She just wanted her man back. Which, shit, I wasn't finna fight her. Shit, that's your man at the end of the day. And I'm gonna let him go if he wanna go. Shit, I still got my baby daddy wrapped around my finger. And a bisexual dude wrapped around my finger. Ooh, that bisexual dude has some funny. Damn, why I cut off all my connects. Anyway. Oh, I still got my baby daddy wrapped around my finger. Okay. But anyway. Okay, I forgot to tell y'all, let's back up for a minute. When I was over there at his girlfriend's house, his mama and his sister came over there. And they basically told me that he beats on women. He hit his white baby mama. And that he do, you know. When I'm just listening, I'm like, nah. Ooh, I can't wait to tell West Coast. Ooh. Ooh, I was so evil and conniving, y'all. And so I'm just like, But back to the apartment. So he comes to my apartment for 2 days and goes back over there and stays over there. I'm started calling him. Nothing from him for days. So I'm just like, oh, come get your shit. So I had pulled up on him with my homegirls, and I was like, you come get your shit. He was scared. He is so scared. He thought he was dead. Be back. My apartment all the way till December. He texts me. Okay, all the way back to December, he texts me and he was just like, I need a friend. Come over. She broke up with me. So I'm like, I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her for breaking up with you. And that's when she was like, can you come over? Can you come over? At first I was like, no. And then she texts me. She texted me. She was like, I wish you and him the best. Oh, now I'm gonna go because I had nothing to do with y'all little breakup. But now I'm gonna go. So I went, and that's when we started fucking with each other heavy. now we're gonna get to the good part. So then he was like, one day we was in the hood, we was in Eastgate, and he was talking to this nigga named Tion. We was talking to Tion, and he had his baby mama girlfriend with him by him, and then he was like, "Oh, I didn't introduce you to my homegirl." The whole time I'm like, "Homegirl, huh?" And he said, "Yeah, huh." He put on a show, y'all. He was like, "Yeah, homegirl. What else are you?" And shit like that. And he was like, "We didn't talk about being together and this and that and the third." But I'm like, okay, but you treat me like a girlfriend. You are. I can't talk to other niggas. Your mama that I was your girlfriend. You told your daddy I was your girlfriend. You told your damn sister. Then you talking about something, we moving in together, this and that and third, la 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 la. So that's why I said home girl, cause he really played on my top. And I was just like, oh, do not get embarrassed. Do not get embarrassed. But little do y'all know, he embarrassed the hell out of me. And then he was like, "Oh, so you can go to my house and you go get my shit." And then I was over it. I was like, "Take me to your house so I can go get my shit. Period. Take me. Come on, let's go. Take me. And then that's how I knew how dirty he was. I was like, "Oh, he'll try to embarrass you in front of people." That's the second time he tried to embarrass me in front of somebody. Like, don't do that. And then after that, y'all, he I forgot what the situation was, but he kept putting me out the house. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not finna continue to do this. And the more I went back, the more times I got fed up and fed up and fed up and fed up. And the one time he had put me out, like I was so over it. That's when I just started talking to other dudes, and I did a little hunchy bunch with a dude. And then West Coast had called me the next day, and I went over West Coast house to see what the fuck he wanted. And then he was like, "Oh, I miss you. I love you and I miss you." I'm like, mm-hmm. And then I kept it real with him. I told him I was talking to other dudes. I told him that me and this dude did the hunchy bunch, and he didn't want to believe it. And he was like, "No, you didn't." Yeah, I did. And his it's just so big and just luscious. I'm just like, ooh, wait. But that dude don't even fuck with me no more because of him. And after that, we became cool. Then we had another falling down and he put me out. Then we had another falling down and he put me out. And then we had another falling out. And he put me out. And then I came back. And then I had went through his phone because that's when his phone had got cut off and shit. And that's when I went through his phone one day because he had Wi-Fi or whatever. So you know, with Wi-Fi you can still text and shit like that. But I had went through his phone and I seen Humpty Dumpty text him, And I'm just like, oh no, we're not finna start this, because all of a sudden she became a problem. You get what I'm saying? She became a problem. If you don't like this bitch so much and you talk bad about her behind her back, why are you talking to her? That makes no sense. And then you tell me, oh, my sister, my sister was talking and she asked me, and then she had a dream, so she had to contact me and shit like that. So I called her up and shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what your sister did. You know better. You know better. And then that's when I had a fat ass problem with it. And I came very, very. She fine, that little white bitch. Huh? Got a little booty on her and everything. Whoa. Anyway, and she was like, "Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You don't like it because the table said turn." First of all, bitch, your nigga at the time made me a problem. I didn't come, cause he would always come back to me. I never went back. I never called him. I never star 67 him. I never needed that nigga for nothing. First off, so whatever he did to you, you take that out on him. You don't take that out on me. Okay? That's how evil and conniving this bitch is. So then I checked her on that and I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Stay the fuck up out his inbox since I'm not the one. I will come to Texas, Pennsylvania, wherever the fuck you at, and fuck you up. Period. And I told him what I said. And then he got mad. Why you do that though? So I'm just kind of like, oh, so you taking up for this bitch, and you're not on my side, but you taking up for this bitch. So that day, I knew that I was not important. That day, I knew everything about him was fake as fuck. That day. That day, it was like, it was hurtful. It was embarrassing. His mom is a witness to all this, and I'm just like, and I told my mom, she was like, girl, you need to bring your ass to the house. I'm like, nah, mama, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna da 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 da. And she said, you know, stress kill you, right? I said, yeah, mama, I know, but you know, I'm gonna just stay, whatever. And she was like, okay, call me if you need me. So, that's when he just, I don't know, he started sleeping on the couch and I was sleeping in the room. At that time, I didn't care. But my thing is, nigga, you got a whole girl in the bed and you sleeping on the couch for what? You know how many people will love to sleep besides they significant other, and you sitting up here acting stupid, sleeping on the couch and shit? Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck if we had an argument or not. Come get your ass in the bed. Period. Yeah, after that, that's when he came in the house one day. I wasn't talking to him for days. I did not talk to him. I just cooked, cleaned. That was it. It was like, at that point, it felt like I was in the relationship by myself, basically. And I was like, I'm kind of over it. And to be honest about it, that's when I broke up with his ass mentally. That time, because I was just so fed up. I was being disrespected on so many levels. And then he told me, oh, I'm just getting some money from her so it can help me, help you, it's gonna help us. No. If you want some motherfucking money, go be a motherfucking man and go out here and go get you a job and quit entertaining these bitches. Period. Cause I don't know who top you playing on, but you ain't playing on me. And I'm steady telling him, when I spaz out, I'ma spaz out on your ass. So get it together. Oh, you ain't gonna spaz out on me. Who you gonna spaz out on? Okay, keep playing with me. Keep motherfucking playing with me. Period. Keep playing with me, right? When we get in a real bad argument, I'm throwing shit. He done snatched my TV. He snatched my PlayStation and broke my HMDI cord out of it and shit like that. And he like he was ready to fight. And y'all, I couldn't do nothing but cry. Cause it was just like so freaking hurtful. Like I cried. And I'm not the type of bitch to cry, because I'm not a motherfucking crybaby. When I cry, that's basically telling me, okay, well, it's time for me to move my ass. He done made me cry. He making me feel less than a motherfucking woman. He's disrespecting me, and he's just doing all type of shit. It shouldn't been, you shouldn't make this bitch as a problem, basically. That's what I was saying. But I understand it, because you made me a problem when y'all was dating. So now you have to make her a problem while we are dating. So, you know, at the time I was saying that, but at the time I'm just like, oh, he dirty and I can't believe he just did it. Like, oh, willy-nilly, you got this bitch feeling like she important, using her. It was like disrespecting me and disrespecting her, because you making this bitch feel some type of way.
Bitch, you lucked up, but you one of the other bitches got me fucked up. But you got me over here screaming fuck love. You never loved me and I see it in your eyes.